Hello and welcome back to my channel. Mark here. I'm just getting ready to go outside. I got my cup of tea made, and this is what I add to my tea in the morning. I got some ginger, put a little bit in there, some turmeric, put a little bit in there, and a little bit of cinnamon. And that's what I add to my tea in the morning. That's what I drink. The reason why I do this, and I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not no doctor, but what I've been reading up on is turmeric is a good fighter of inflammation, and ginger, from what I've read up on, is good for your gut. And then the cinnamon helps to keep your sugar regulated. So I add a little bit of that to my tea here every once in a while. So that's just what I do, and that's how I get my day started. So we'll go get outside. But anyhow, I'm back. I'm headed over to my dad's. Actually, I'm in the process of trying to make 2 videos here. I'm taking some hides over to my dad. He does taxidermist work a little bit, and we're gonna tan these hides, and I have them sold to people as tanned hides. But I'll take you over here and show y'all these hives up here on the hill. And I got to get some hay. I got to clean my chicken house out today and clean the nest boxes out, and I'll take you up here and show you these hives up behind his house. And actually I may try to tear into there just a little bit and show you how I'm going to leave these set up for swarm traps. But just come along with me today. There's going to be a little bit of everything on this video, and I just appreciate if y'all come with me today. So I will shut you off and turn you back on when we go up here on the hill. Okay, I got my cooler hive out here, cooler swarm trap, whatever you want to call it. And there you see the opening on the front of it. But I want to show y'all something. And I know y'all have dealt with this in your bees before if you don't have this blocked off. But right there is a prime example of why on your beehives or on your swarm traps, why you should have a piece of hardware cloth over the front of it there. But anyhow, here's the 2 hives up by the garden, and there again you can see the hardware cloth right there in front of them. That's how I keep the mice out of my hives. But I've got these hives set up like I told you before. I've got frames in the top, drawn out frames in the top, and then the bottom of it's open. So this is how I'm gonna do that, and I will show you in the top of this how I've got that done. Here's my frames in the top of this hive, and what I've got in here, I've got 5 drawn out frames in here, and then like I said, this bottom right here is an open cavity. And what I'm trying to mimic here, actually, to stand back and look at this right here, that mimics a swarm box that you would make. So the only thing is they're coming in the front of the hive right there. So hopefully I'll have a couple swarms come into here and we'll be able to have bees back here. But what I'm going to do this summer here, my wife and I, we're trying to get away from having to go buy our food at the grocery store so much with what the current situations are in this country and in the world. And so right here, we're going to be putting a garden in this summer. And we really haven't had a garden up here in a while. We probably haven't planted a garden for 4 or 5 years. But this is going to be our garden right here on top of the hill. And it doesn't hurt to have bees around your garden. So, well, you probably think, why are you showing me a wheelbarrow? Well, I was down there cleaning my chicken coop out, and I took one load out, and the handle broke out of my wheelbarrow. Well, when you're dealt lemons, you make lemonade out of it. So what I'm going to do, I had this here tub sitting up there. I call it a sled or something. I don't know what it is. But anyhow, I'm going to put a rope on that, and that's how I'm going to haul the waste out of my my chicken coop to finish this job up down here. So just hang with me and I'll get this fixed up, and I'll show you how I fix this problem here. No, this might not be the right way to do it, but if it works, then I can get that job marked off my list. Going to attempt to do here, I've got my 2 washers here. Got 2 washers here, and I'm going to take this string and drill me 2 holes, one on this side here and one right here, and put these washers on the back so that won't pull through. And this is how I'm going to make me a sled to haul the waste out of my chicken coop. But we're going to see if this works here. Okay, right there you can see how I fixed that. So we'll see if it works. I'm going to say that it will work. I'll just not put so much stuff in here, and I will get this cleaned out, but I made me a sled right here. So we'll take it down here, and I'll set you all up on the tripod, and you can watch me do this. That him's telling me thank you for cleaning my home. Right there it is, all cleaned out. It took me about 3 hours to clean this, but I had a setback there when my handle broke out of my wheelbarrow. But right there it's all cleaned out, and what I will do, I'll put hay in these nest boxes, and then I'll just sprinkle a little bit of hay on the floor right here, so they've got something to walk on there. I'll not put a whole lot because it's hard to clean that hay up when it gets soiled. But I do have one question here. If y'all keep chickens and you've got your nest boxes in your chicken house, how do you keep your chickens from roosting in your nest boxes and getting them all dirty? I'm trying to figure out a way to stop that and so they won't be roosting in these here nest boxes. But anyhow, right here it is. I will show you when I get the hay in the nest boxes, and then we'll be done with this project. Okay, right here it is, all done. You can see I put a light dusting of hay on the floor of it, and got the nest boxes filled up with hay. So, ready for them to rock and roll. But I can mark this job off my list. So, got that one done. And far as my, sorry about the moving. Far as my sled went, it worked like a charm. So, like I said, most of the time if I get handed a bowl of lemons, I can make lemonade out of it, and I'm not bragging about that, but you got to learn to adapt and overcome. So my handle broke out of the wheelbarrow when I first started, and I knew I had this thing, so I just made me a sled out of it. It worked perfect. So, and I can haul my bale of hay around in it. So I don't know if you all can see that, but I've got bees here checking this box out. This is the 5th of March here in West Virginia, and I do have some frames in there with honey in them, but I was down there at my other stand and they were checking them boxes out too. So there's some bees made it through the winter somewhere around here. So I'm going to say there's a tree around here with some bees in it, because I don't know of anybody right here in the community that has honeybees. So maybe there is hope. Maybe I'll catch some swarms off them hives on my stand. So I just wanted you all to see that. Got to be checking this box out, and I've got drawn out frames in this box. So maybe I'll have a swarm move in here on this stand this here in about a month. But for one thing about it, they know these boxes are here, so maybe it's going to be a good swarm season this year again. But I was just out here in the yard cleaning up around the house here, picking up, and I seen them flying around here. I walked by here and I seen them, so I just wanted you all to see it. I'm down here below my house. I'm actually down here by the creek, and I've got a swarm box right there that I didn't take down last year. I just left it hang there in that tree. I'm going to leave it there and see what happens here. I'll probably get in there and check the frames and make sure they're okay, and then when April rolls around, I'll bait that box up. But anyhow, I'm right here, and I found these white flowers. They look like some kind of tulips or something, but This is the first thing I've seen in bloom around here, and this is the 5th of March. But today it's been really warm. It's about probably 70 degrees here today, but it's going to get cold again. But I just found these flowers down here. While I was down here, I was actually cleaning up around the yard, and I seen these flowers here. So if anybody knows what them are, let me know. But I just thought I'd show you that. I'll try to get a close picture of them. But like I showed you there in the earlier clip, I've had bees flying in and out of them boxes up there on my stands. So like I said earlier, there's a honeybee right there. If I can show you that. But they're hitting on that, so actually the bees, they're getting something out of that. So there's probably a tree around here somewhere up this creek here somewhere that has bees in it, or it's over there behind the coal mine somewhere. There's actually, if you can see that building right there, there's a hollow that goes up that way. So I might catch a swarm here. But right here is where I caught the bees in the cooler swarm trap there last year. And these bees didn't live through the winter either. And I heard here today that a lot of people here in West Virginia have lost their bees this past winter. So I don't know. I know my losses were because I neglected them, and I should have been doing more to them. But yeah, I'm going to have a swarm trap put up here on the back of this. I may even just leave this here hive up here with some drawn out frames in it, and hopefully we get a swarm to move in here. And then let me move right around here. But right there, you see the hives up on the hill there. I had thought that that farthest hive out on the end there would still be alive, but I checked it and they're going too. So I lost all my hives this past winter. But like I said earlier on, it's only me. I have me to blame for this, and I'm gonna try to do better here in the future. For one thing, I will be cutting down, and I'm probably only going to have 2 hives up here, and down home there I'll have 2 at the garden, and I'm going to have 2 at my house. So I'm going to try to just keep 6 hives. So we'll see what happens there, and if I catch more swarms than that, then I will let people have a hive or 2. But anyhow, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said there yesterday on this video, this was a little bit of everything that I done here this weekend. And I thank you all for coming along with me. And I hope that the good Lord has blessed you this weekend and taken care of you this weekend. I will see y'all on the next one. And may the good Lord bless you all throughout this week and take care of you, and I hope you all get through your week of work. I will see y'all on the next one.